Welcome to Tiny Rails, a fun little game with a train. And the Holly Jolly Island update, as my train comes wandering past any second. Here it goes. This is the result of the Thanksgiving update, with the Thanksgiving dinner, carrot, and engine and caboose on my train. There's the caboose at the end. And I'm coming into the USA Eastport, but before I get there, this is Holly Jolly Island. And if you look at it at a slight angle, that kind of looks like a snowman, or snowman. It has such wonderful stations as Santa's Workshop, Sugar Plum Peak, Navid Nook, Holiday Haven, Blitzen Bay, Poinsettia Pass, Grinch Grove, and Tidings Trail. It's got Blitzen Bay. Why doesn't it have something for Donna? Donna and Blitzen go together. I think is it German for thunder and lightning? Anyway, I'm coming to the USA Eastport. I'm going to hop onto this island. Now, I have upgraded all the stations already, and I have fulfilled most of the standard cargo requirements for these things. I did that before the event was taking place, because there's normally a 4-day gap from when the update happens to when the event actually starts. And there's one, I think, Poinsettia Pass. Well, I haven't fulfilled the last bit of the cargo demand, which is bonbons, which I currently have on my train. So let's get over to good old Mount Merry, Holly Jolly, and head out to the place that wants the bonbons. As you can see, it's got candy canes, presents, snow. Now, on my train, I'm not a big fan of the Thanksgiving cars that we got, because they're so much larger than the standard cars. I can see less interesting things on screen. Also, I'll do this for now. If I zoom out, right, these places that in the rest of the world that have resources you need for an event have a blue star on them. In this case, Kamloops and Banff have got Parkers. This place has got the Paz and Yorkton. And Regina have got hockey sticks and bonbons you can find in Europe. So if you take the resources out of these places, the blue star will disappear, and when the market refreshes, the blue stars may move around a bit. But the event, such as it is, I actually had 4,125 tokens from the previous event, the Thanksgiving one, but I actually accidentally bought the candy cane car by misclicking somewhere on the screen. But these are the resources I have to deliver, including eggnog, Christmas trees, garlands, candy canes, and presents. Now, because I had 4,000, there are actually, in this event, 5 additional cars, which are going to cost a total of 5,000, as well as the caboose and the engine, as well as the other train and caboose, which you get for completing the tasks on Holly Jolly Island. So first things first, nice snowman. Oh yes, you've got the event demand. Right, there's the Parkers for you. And I need the candy canes, and I need the presents. And I can fit the eggnog on, so I'll take it. And off we go. So where was I? Okay, let's collect that. So yes, there are 5 cars, as well as an engine and a caboose for this event. Normally there's 4, but apparently there's now 5. As well as the tasks on the island. I've served passengers, visited the cities, collected gold, so I'm pretty close to getting this engine and caboose as soon as I've done another 4,000 or so miles. In addition to that, these 3 cars here, the wonderful Belly Dancer car, the Beachwear car, and the Pink Lemonade car, as well as this car, the mountain passenger car. I managed to get out of the Gumball machine sometime in early November. I spent 8 million and I managed to get 4 cars out of the Gumball machine that I haven't got. Then I spent another 7 million and managed to get no cars out of the Gumball machine I haven't already got. In fact, there are a total of about 5 cars left in the Gumball machine I haven't managed to get out of it yet, which is going to cost me a chunk of change, I'm sure. But I will soon replace the mashed potatoes car, the Thanksgiving dinner car, the pumpkin pie car, and the colourful carrots car with the new wonderful holiday cars from Holly Jolly Island. I like that name, Holly Jolly Island. Oh, additionally, there was a bug in the previous island where this had a opening time, I think it was 3300. As of this update, it has been fixed because Tiny Titan Studios are responsive. I mentioned it on the Steam discussion board where they monitor for bugs and stuff, and next update, it's fixed. Well, I want to tell this train to go down there next. I normally have it on auto depart, so I want to fill up that demand first. Right. That's filled the resource quota for the standard required resources, and now I'll fill up the event demand. And that's... I don't need the Christmas trees and the eggnog right now, but I'll take them. So that's another one of this event done. And as you can see, I've got event ends in 1 day, 5 hours. I've been busy for the last 2.5 weeks, so I haven't had a chance to actually play this game much to actually prepare for this event. So I'm doing this with 1 day left before it disappears for 4 days. And you can see just about the Christmas lights on places in the background. It'll be more visible when I stop at Grinch Grove, I'm sure. But you do get nice little Christmas lights, which is a thing. Where I come from, it was never a thing to put lights on your house at Christmas. Now I live in America, it is apparently a thing. It has been for quite a while, I know, because there's some really nicely done stuff. And Britain being Britain, last time I was over there for Christmas, which admittedly was a few years back, people in Britain have started doing it. It's kind of like Halloween. Halloween wasn't a big thing in England for the longest time. It was always bonfire night, the beginning of November, Guy Fawkes night. But now Halloween's become a big thing in England, so apparently Britain copies America these days. So what do I want here? Oh, this is where it wants the eggnog. Right, you can have the eggnog. I definitely need the presents and the garland, if I can fit them on. Oh, I can fit the Christmas trees on as well. So, see what I mean about the nice little lights on the houses in the background, on the trees? Was the candy cane, the presents in the foreground. We are going, yes, up there, to Tidings Trail. Which I don't know what that wants us up. Oh, it wants the hockey sticks I'm carrying. Yes, for the base resources for this one you needed hockey sticks, parkas, bonbons and wood, strangely enough. Hockey sticks are easier to find in Western Russia, parkas are easier to find in Western Canada, you can get hockey sticks in Central Canada as well. Bonbons are all over Europe, and wood is in Eastern USA. So the resources weren't that difficult, and I was actually worried that the hockey sticks and parkas, because I needed, I think it was 150 or 250 of them as a base resource for some station, I was thinking I was going to have to collect a lot of them for the event, but no, apparently they are just the ones that want 25 of each, and the stuff I get on the island, such as presents, I want 500 for Santa's workshop, 250 candy canes, 100 garlands. These are all things I can find on the island. as the Christmas trees. Okay, so that's that. How close are we now? Oh, I've still got about 3,000 miles to go before I can get my new engine and caboose. There is, you can't really see it in the darkness of 3:48 in the morning on this game, but they've got gravy on this front of the engine, and it's a very pretty engine, and they've got gravy on the back, or gravy or soup or something. It's got little bubbles in it. It would be nice if they actually bubbled, kind of like these lights move slightly. If these bubbles actually bubbled and moved around a bit, it would have just added something nicer to the wonders of the engine and caboose. I know, pretty as they are, but it would just have been a nice little touch. I would have liked. Yes, I'm strange in a variety of ways, and I would have liked that one. A burst of speed as we head towards Tidings Trail. See these little lights flashing as I speed past all the trees. Oh my god! Oh yes. From here, I'm going to go up to Santa's workshop. I don't have 500 presents for Santa's workshop. In fact, in my depot, which has quite a lot of things, it has a total of 260 presents in there. So I need to get a load of presents from the island anyway, then go back to my depot and pick up everything I need. But I do need the garlands, I do need the candy cane, and I can fit the eggnog on, so I can always shove the eggnog back in my depot. So that gets me 3,000, back up to 3,200 and something. So now I just deliver Christmas trees, garlands, candy cane and presents. Numerous amounts of them. Ah, let's have a look. We've got a Yule log car. So we'll take that one. I've already got the candy cane car because I misclicked. That's a cargo car, so that'll replace the Thanksgiving cargo car. The wonderful Garlands lounge car. So I might as well get that one. Then the snowflake car. It's another cargo car. And I'm going to get that one while I'm here. And then there's the gift sorter car, which is very nice. If I'd been smart, I'd have probably got the gift sorter and the snowflake car, because they can take longer to upgrade than the candy cane or the garland car. However, I didn't think. Yes, there's also the caboose and the engine, the snow globe, Santa snow globe engine, which has plus 20 speed, which is faster than the one that I'm going to get for completing the mileage, which has a plus 10 speed, and hopefully the sun will come up in a second and we'll see daylight, so I can actually replace these cars and see them looking pretty. It's kind of amazing, actually. Well, it's not amazing, but it looks like a small island, but it's amazing the distance between places on this island, as I'm going to have a long trek between Blitzen Bay and Sugar Plum Peak. Gets rid of some of the garlands. I definitely want the presents. I definitely want the candy canes. And I can fit the rest on, so we'll take it. Oh good, daylight's appearing. What's next? Oh, that wants candy canes, presents, and that wants Christmas trees. Okay. Alrighty, so I've got a bit of a gap here between stations. Let me see if I can find There's 2 of the cars. Where's the carrot car? Right, that puts the candy cane car, and it looks more normal sized than... Let's put that one on. There are 2 other cars around. There should be one, the Yule log tied car. I can go there. Pages and pages of cars, and finally that one can go there. I'll probably rearrange them at some point. In fact, whilst I think about it, you go there so I can see you. They're just so much smaller, I can actually fit more cars on screen and the engine, which, as I say, is about to be replaced. But this one won't take too much effort to upgrade, which is the candy cane car and the Garland car only require 500 experience before they get to the next level, which is kind of nice, neither of which make me any actual money as I go, but that one does. That's a cargo car? Yes, that's a cargo car. So we get back to the edit. Right, you, then you. Oh, got about 2,000 miles to go. They do look very pretty, these new cars, and I do appreciate the fact these are normal sized rather than the candy cane car is medium sized, but it's not as big as some of those Thanksgiving cars. I was getting sick of looking at the Thanksgiving dinner, the potatoes and whatever the other one was. Oh, pumpkin pie. Mainly because they tended to make me feel like I should be making dinner at times. Here's good old Sugar Plum Peak, which wants candy canes. I don't have enough of them. I will take it all. Oh, forgot I'm not on auto depart. Normally when I'm not recording, this game is on auto depart for stations because it's just easier. While I'm here, I might as well pick up the cash I've got for completing all the jobs that got me to this point. As my car has come to a standstill because there's an obstacle in the way. As soon as I refreshed all my jobs, more. Oh, it's a rock. Thought it'd be a nice Christmas themed thing, wouldn't you? I'm not sure if these mountains or rocks in the background are meant to signify anything. They don't to me, but maybe they do to somebody else. So one more I'll be able to complete, which is the Christmas tree from the stuff I've got on my train. And then I'll have to spend some time running around getting enough garlands, candy canes and presents to complete the rest before the event, or this part of the event, ends. Because, as I mentioned previously, I had 4,000 odd points from the previous event which carry over, so I want to complete these events whilst they're here so I can carry the points over into the next one, which I don't know if there is going to be one in January. I'm assuming probably, but I could be wrong. You want presents, I want your garlands, and I want your candy cane, And I'll take the Christmas tree just because I've got the space. And now we'll head back down this way. Oh, depart. Oh, good. Less than 1,000 miles to go. Of which I'll get 250 before I hit the next station. Yeah. Got to admit, I don't tend to worry, apart from these newer cars, I don't tend to worry about these cars back here anymore. I've kind of just, yeah, it's got, you know, cryo car on the back, a couple of sets of toilets. Skelly cargo car is still around, probably because it carries quite a lot of cargo. But I don't tend to change them unless I have a reason to. So I just tend to look at the front of my train these days. Right, let's get the engine off screen. So I like the pink lemonade car. And the beach bike. I think they're quite nice. I've just been here, haven't I? So there should be nothing left. Oh, did I have any candy cane on? I did. Should now be heading to Navidad Nook to get rid of the Christmas trees. Still not going to be quite enough to get me the mileage I need to get my new engine and caboose and complete the tasks, but I will deal with that anyway. Well, I'll just complete the job. Wonder what was so loud. Got down here, so no cargo. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I'll set the waypoint as there. That might get me the mileage I need. Then I can disappear back off to my depot and pick up a couple of hundred of the presents that are in there, so I can use them. Eight, 400, so it's going to be about 300 miles, just under. I'm just wondering if the distance to the port is enough to take me over the limit. And that gets a load of the Christmas trees done. Take the eggnog. Got some of that back in my depot, but it never hurts to have a little more. I did say it was just over 200 miles. Yep, I'll have enough to get my new engine any minute. I got to admit, these events are fun. I enjoy these. The fact these seem to be happening every month at the moment, and I don't know how long it's going to continue. But if I show you the trainery, and I think I mentioned there are 5 cars in the Gumball machine I haven't got. According to, I did investigate the trainery, but these cars, that one found in events. So that one's found in the Gumball machine. there are a load of cars still to be found in events, and as you've seen, I've got most of the cars from this event, so I'm guessing there are more events coming shortly. I don't know what they're going to be, but when I say coming shortly, I'm assuming possibly next month. Okay, that has finally completed the mileage, so I'm going to collect that, which has given me 50,000, a new engine and a new caboose, which I'm now going to go shove on my train. And there we go. A nice little... Oh, need to do this, otherwise I'll forget. Right. So I now have a new engine. Kind of a nice looking one, actually. So it kind of doesn't fill up anywhere near as much space as the last one did. New engine, caboose, 4 new cars. I collect the... No, I didn't collect the stuff from the Christmas trees. So now I need another 77 garlands, 180 candy canes, and 366? Sorry, 466 presents. Some of which I'll have in my depot, some of which I'm carrying on my train. But I'll drop off the Christmas trees, the eggnog, pick up the presents or some of the presents from my train, from my depot, then go back to Holly Jolly Island and finish this part of the event. And I will probably pick up the other car and add it to my train. So then all I'll be waiting for, or waiting to collect, is the engine and caboose. But that's it for this episode. There will be a continuation or a second episode when I get enough points to get the engine and caboose for this, just to put them on the train. Sometime probably in a week or two. Beyond that, I've been neglecting playing games because life got in the way. I did promise someone I would look at one of the other train games in the 4th scenario. I haven't had time. I literally moving offices and doing a load of other stuff, but I am going to get back to playing games and recording them, so hopefully there will be more updates coming to my channel shortly. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you down the track for more Tiny Rails in the near future. Cheerio!